Arsenal 3, Kairat 2, and for me was a very entertaining game. A very, very, very entertaining game. Fully rotated squad, players that you want to see perform, potentially push for that first team. Kai Havertz starting, Calafiori starting, Eze starting, and get what you get. Arsenal should have definitely won this game by many more goals, and if there's any disappointment, is that Arsenal had enough chances to where they should have won this game at least, for me, minimum 5-6-2. But apart from that, I think everything that you could have gone in this game went right. Played a lot of free-flowing football, played a lot of attacking football, was very, very entertaining, especially that first half. It was amazing stuff to see. Kai Havertz in that pockets. Wow. So, gotta be talking about this. Eze too. And Mr. Norgaard, my man of the match. But if you're new, you're turning here, you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and comment, man. Who was your man of the match? What did you think of this game? Because for me, the last free hit of the season, the last game where there was nothing riding on it, Arsenal could have lost this game unless they lost by a lot of goals. They probably were going to finish first in the Champions League. They were going to finish top 2, so you're going to get the same home advantage, finish having a second leg at the Emirates for the rest. If you get to the final at least, and you'll be the home team in the final. And at the end of the day, do you know what I mean? There was a rotated squad, but it's off the back of the United loss. There's no pressure on this game. Kairat at home, you expect to win with all due respect to them, and Arsenal were able to do their thing. But we played well, and we started a team. Obviously, the team came out. I see Calafiori in centre back. I see Havertz in midfield with Eze, Norgaard, obviously Madueke and Martinelli off the wings. Gyökeres up front. Ben White left, and Lewis Kelly left back, and literally get a goal straight away. Gyökeres goal, and then it was lovely football. I think it was. We started the game very, 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 very sharply. I can't lie to you. Like, it was. The space was there. Kairat kind of came out to play. Maybe their last game of Champions League, Emirates. A lot of these players want to make, a statement, and obviously they did get 2 goals, so there you go. But Arsenal kind of were, taking the space. Havertz playing kind of off the striker. It wasn't really him playing in, midfield. He was kind of playing SS in that 10 pocket, and Eze gets the ball. It was something good play. Calafiori, I think it was that. No, that was for Havertz goal. I can't remember. I think Havertz gets the ball. All I can remember, and plays a through ball to Gyökeres, lovely ball to Gyökeres. But I think this was from Eze playing the ball to Havertz, like a line breaking ball, and then Gyökeres gets the ball, good touch from him, does well, and finishes at bottom corner, 1-0 to Arsenal. And then straight away after the kickoff, they play a long ball, and Calafiori drags the guy down into the box. The VAR checks it, penalty. The guy scores a penalty. Jorginho, I think his name was, not our Jorginho, but good goal for them. Obviously 1-1. Open game, I'm not really like anything. Do you know what I mean? Arsenal concede. I know we're going to win the game. We quickly, obviously, get the second goal. A very good goal from Havertz. I think there was a ball played down. It came from some good play. All the players involved. Calafiori kind of dribbled past, played the ball inside to Norgaard, who threaded that line to, I think it was Lewis Kelly. Lewis Kelly played it to Ben White, and then Ben White played like a clip ball over to the kind of Gyökeres and Havertz making the same run. Gyökeres kind of screened / barred the guy out of the way to kind of create that route for Havertz, and Havertz finished it lovely, finesse goal, and Havertz is back, and he was excellent in this game, man. Havertz, obviously I know he probably can't start or play against Leeds, but if he can, I would, because he looks very, very, very good. That's all I'm going to say. And 2-1 to Arsenal. We're cruising, we're coasting. Arsenal are creating chances constantly. Madueke is a threat off that left. Eze popping around in the midfield. Same thing as Norgaard as well. And Havertz constantly a threat. And the Gyökeres dynamic made a lot of sense. Gyökeres was very good in this game. I feel like had a lot of chances. Could have scored one. I think from Lewis Kelly. We're playing some good. I think some football off the left. Crossed it in. And Gyökeres obviously right in front of goal. I don't know. He should have one of his studs were kind of one of his toe and he went upwards. But then obviously for the third goal, it was another piece of good play down the right hand side. Havertz kind of gets the ball. I think it was Ben White. He kind of plays a first time pass to Norgaard, and Norgaard kind of like a pirouette kind of pass. He falls to Havertz, and Havertz kind of squares it into that danger zone, and then Gyökeres slides it in. And to be fair, it was going in, but I think Martinelli also had run in, and it kind of came off Martinelli. It is Martinelli's goal, Gyökeres' assist, but 3-1. And it was a lovely game, to be fair, I think. And also played a team. Mascara in the middle of Calafiori, vertical passes. Norgaard, Eze. Who else played in the midfield? Norgaard, Eze, Havertz, vertical passes. You got Ben White and Lewis Kelly, vertical passes. Then you got Gyökeres, Madueke, Martinelli runners. So you have a lot of players that it was fitting. So the team made a lot of sense, man, and it was good to see. Half time, Mikel takes off Calafiori and takes off Havertz. Probably was planned anyways, so they get their rest. Obviously, Calafiori, let's see if he's going to get into the squad on Saturday. Probably won't start, but probably that Chelsea game, Carabao Cup, maybe starts that game. Same thing on Havertz, and then they push their claim for the Premier League start. I think we have Brentford, I think, after the Leeds game, if I'm correct, or we have Sunderland at home. One of the two, but I can't remember. I'll check. But second half, Kairat kind of sat a bit more deeper. First half, there was a lot of space, so Arsenal were able to kind of shift them around and play good football. Eze was playing it through the lines, him and Norgaard. I think second half, they kind of sat in a good compact shape, kind of didn't really allow those spaces between the middle within, therefore, Arsenal. And in the end, Arsenal had to, dig deep and try and create some space, and I think it was a struggle at first, but then it started to grow. Martinelli on the left hand side started to become very lively, taking on his man, putting some lovely crosses on his left foot outside the boot, Trifella type passes into the box. I think Odegaard had a couple of headers, could have done a bit better with. Obviously, he kind of took the power off it, but the chances were there. Madueke on the right was lively in the second half, for real. Really taking on his man, had a couple of chances, should have scored at least one or two in my opinion. We had a Jesus goal that was just offside, but it was a good finish from him. Jesus had a couple of chances when he came on as well. Should have scored. I think who else came on? And obviously, as well as this game, we got to see debuts for the young Brando Bailey-Joseph. Lovely winger, very good player. Obviously, could have scored, to be fair. If he got his touch right, I think it was a lovely pass on Madueke. Could have scored, and then we saw Efe Ibrahim just got his professional contract yesterday. Gets rewarded with a start Champions League, and those man that said Mikel don't play young players, doesn't give chance to the academy those years ago. What are you saying now? Because Ethan Wanyeri, Lewis Skelly, Max Downham, Tommy Setford, Jack Porter, Josh Nichols, Efe Ibrahim, Max Downham, Harry Menanous, now Brando Bailey-Joseph, Cabia. The list is endless. Charles Sago Jr. So let's be careful. Miley Salmon, I even forgot about him. So yeah, man. Yeah, but yeah, man. It was a feel good game. It didn't fully wash the United game out my eyes, but it has. I don't dwell on games anyways. But it was a good performance, and it was nice to see, and it was nice to watch Arsenal without that pressure for the last time, and kind of knowing that, and allow myself to enjoy it. Norgaard man of the match. I think he was excellent in this game. I think he played a quality above that I kind of thought he was, and I think Mikel's got to use him in the Prem. Even if he rotates it week in, week out, I think he can give something as well with just the way he plays and his assurity, and obviously defensively he is very much definitely better than Zubimendi because of his physicality and stuff and just experience, but I do like him still. I think Ben White was good in this game as well, very lively on that right hand side. I think the same thing as Lewis Skelly was good quality as well. Threading passes to Martinelli, constantly getting the ball, was assured in his defensive work as well. Mascara as well was clean all game, but you know what Mascara's on. And obviously the midfield, I think Eze, especially in that second half, really grew into the game. So was threading passes through, was just making things happen, and I think really staked his claim to start that game on Saturday. I think Odegaard did come on and he was okay. People were criticising him, saying he slowed down the game. I think he was okay in the game. Got on at the end a couple of crosses, tried to make things happen. But I think Eze today was just he just oozed a threat. And today he really expressed himself a bit more. A couple of flicks around the corner, a couple of nutmegs. Wanted him to shoot a bit more, but his creativity and his passing and just breaking up the lines, especially just threading those passes through the lines constantly. Yeah, Eze, man. Mikel starting on Saturday against Leeds, man. That's all I need. But yeah, happy Havertz is back. Happy no injuries. Happy for the debuts. Happy for the performances. So many good performances. 2 goals for Kairat. I guess I can be angry at not the clean sheet, but we only conceded 4 goals in the whole of Champions League and 8 wins in a row. You know, first team that's done that in this Champions League type of phase. Can we continue this run of winning games in the Champions League? And you never know how the season ends, man. So yeah, man. 2 more wins to kind of get that tick. I kind of set a 3 game run. So first win gone. Leeds on Saturday, and then we go again for Chelsea in that Carabao Cup semi-final, where we should be handling business and booking our place in that final. So yes, catch you guys for that preview for the Leeds game, and obviously watch along again. We'll be there. It's been your boy KAPE. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Peace and love.